The deeper you travel, the quieter it gets. Out here, the ocean does not perform for you. It tests your patience and asks you to listen. I spent 2 weeks filming through Indonesia's forgotten islands, from Alor to Gunung Api, all the way to the Banda Arc. Gador, a Spanish marine biologist, joined me on this journey. Some of the places we visited felt untouched and full of life. But what I found wasn't just beauty. I was also reminded of how fragile even the most remote places are. Hi, I'm Luca Keller, filmmaker, underwater videographer, and founder of Underwater Lunatics. And this is Framed by Water, a series where we dive into the raw and unfiltered reality of filming underwater. From above, Alor looks like a paradise. 3 volcanic islands rising from crystal clear blue water. That kind of place that looks completely unreal. And underwater, it's even better. Extremely clear water, dramatic drop-offs, and coral gardens that glow in the sun. Hard corals, soft corals, everything bursting with color. You glide through it and feel like you are inside a vivid dream. And the closer you look, the more stories start to appear. Traditional fishing cages scattered along the reef in front of local villages. Spear fishermen using old wooden guns, diving on a single breath, bringing home dinner the way it's been done for generations. Human lives and the sea still intertwined. And between those realities, we filmed. Gador moving through coral landscapes, weightless and calm. Light flickering on her skin, reefs alive all around her. Moments that felt truly perfect, yet carried that one quiet question. How long can such a balance like this last? In the middle of the Banda Sea lies a small volcano called Gunung Api, the Fire Mountain. From the surface, it's just a cone-shaped island, home to thousands of seabirds. Underwater, it's something else entirely. We dropped in and descended into a world of sponges, fans and color, life clinging to rock shaped by fire. And then they appeared. Sea snakes, dozens of them, descending from the surface, gliding between the corals, twisting through the light. These snakes are amongst the most venomous creatures on our planet, 10 times more venomous than a cobra. Yet, some of the most peaceful marine animals I've ever filmed. They didn't mind us, they just existed, curious and unbothered. But filming them was quite a challenge. They move unpredictably, vanishing and reappearing out of nowhere. If you try to line up a shot with a model, it can become quite chaotic. Gador would glide into the frame just as the snake turned away. We failed again and again, but eventually it clicked. Gunung Api reminded me that the ocean doesn't care about your plans. It moves on its own terms. And if you are patient enough, it gives you something better than what you came for. The Banda Arc is known for hammerhead sharks. At least that's what most people come here for. So we waded in the deep, dive after dive. Blue water, quite strong currents, but empty. No hammerheads. Just endless blue, silence, and the sound of your own breath. At some point, I stopped waiting. I went into shallow water, and that's when I started seeing again. Incredible coral gardens thriving in the light, small reef fish darting between colonies, and bomb scars where the reefs still try to recover. Even here, far from everything, the traces of human presence remain. But life continues to rebuild. On one of the dives, we surfaced inside of a bat cave. Sunlight cutting through the entrance, illuminating an otherworldly scenery. And on my very last dive, I encountered a jellyfish floating through the blue. I followed it up slowly, first 20 meters, then 10, until I met Gador near the surface. We filmed together, her, the jellyfish, and the light. Weightless, timeless, quiet. It felt like the ocean was saying goodbye to us. The most beautiful places are often the most fragile. They exist in a balance so fine, it almost feels temporary. And maybe that's what draws us to them, the quiet knowledge that what we were witnessing could vanish at any moment. People call these the forgotten islands, but they are not forgotten. They are alive, pulsing, connected to the same tides, to the same moon, the same world as everywhere else. And maybe that's the truth that stays with you after a journey like this. That even in places that feel unreachable, everything is still part of one rhythm, one ocean, and one story. This journey reminded me again what it really means to film in the ocean. It's not about chasing control. It's about listening to that rhythm, trusting it, and becoming a part of it. And at the end, the wildest thing you can do is not to control the ocean, but to trust it. Thanks for following along on this chapter of Framed by Water. Now I would like to know, what is the wildest and most unpredictable place you have ever dived in? If you care about the ocean like we do, consider subscribing and joining the conversation below.